Okay. Here it comes, and I'm going to try and get to the end of Blueprints today. Alright. So, you're gonna notice we left off day 29 last time, and it's now day 31. I did play a little bit off of stream. Excuse me. Which turned out, I think, to be a good idea. As it turns out, it took me probably a stream and a half's worth of time to accomplish anything in that time. So, in the interest of us making progress and moving on to other things, I have done a little bit. So, let me first go get my outdoor room, and I'll kind of talk about the things that I found. So I basically did like several days worth of stuff, but if the day didn't give me anything worth keeping, I just ended up resetting it. So we didn't get too many extra days having passed by. Alright, shelter seems good. I did not find any more red letters. That was I also wasn't. That was one of my goals I was looking for. I was trying to say that for on stream. I did finish the chess puzzle, which then allowed me to get back up to the antechamber much easier. The chess puzzle, I wish I could kind of show you. I kind of lucked into it a little bit. I got one run where her ladyship's chamber popped up, and I had basically the entire map of the house filled in. I had both antechamber doors open, and both of them were blocked off. The ones from the secret garden and the hallway, the grand hall. It was ridiculous. Like, I had almost every single square. There was like 3 squares that weren't filled in, and I could not get to either of the open doors. But her ladyship's chamber showed up for that one, and that meant I had, as did the office, which has the king. So the king and the queen are the hardest ones to get. And I had both of them. So I went ahead and just did the chess puzzle. What it does is, obviously, you put the chess pieces on a room that matches the chess, like we thought it did. And then it opens this, like, a bunch of walls in the room, and they each have big chess pieces, which I picked the king. So once a day I can pick a color to be drafting rooms. So I was able to pick orange, get hallways, and that helped me basically get everywhere I needed. I've not picked a color today yet. But that is an option to help progress things a little bit better. So that was the chess puzzle. That was kind of the big thing that I got done, and one of the days that I ended up saving it. And the other day was that I then used that to get the basement key and unlock underneath the foundation. I did not really do anything down there other than there is like a first room that I kind of moved things around to get through it, just to see what was past it. But I'll obviously show that because that's where we need to go today. I was not able to power the pump yet. I haven't done that. I found the bookshop finally showed up. So that's how we buy that first edition of the one book that was totally redacted. I powered the laundry room, and that was incredibly not worth it. It just powers a special laundry machine that, in my opinion, is not worth wasting your power on. But I also don't see much reason to use the laundry room regularly anyway. So that's still an option, is trying to power the boiler room, or trying to power the pump room is still an option we can try to do. Because, yeah, I haven't done that yet. And there's still a whole bunch more puzzles around in rooms that we haven't got to yet. I also don't know if once we do the stuff in the Foundation, if that will actually get us where we want to go. At the end of the day, so. Hey, Bungie. Yep. But by and large, I tried to keep everything that I could on stream because I wanted to share it. But trying to get that chest puzzle, I mean, we would have been here for like at least 2 more streams. So, yeah, I'm excited. Oh, and I turned my nursery into an indoor nursery. That's the other thing I did. Oh, I did on one of the runs get a fire starter. I guess I should talk about that. Part of that, what I lit the candles in the chapel, the 2 on the side of the altar. What that gets is the altar rises and there's a piggy bank underneath it, and you can break that piggy bank. You might have to have the sledgehammer, but you can break the piggy bank and it'll give you all the money that's been collected as tithe. And I think it's up to that point in the chapel, like regardless of the run you're on. So like for all 30 odd days that I've been here, it would have the money from that the chapel's collected over that time. So I didn't break it, but if you need money, that's an option. And I lit the candles down here. I'll show you in the... There's like a big round room. If you remember, and it had like part of a map. So this was the big thing I did, was I unlocked this. And we got into this room, which doesn't look like it's reset. So I can walk through what I did to open this door because it was hidden by the bookcase. What I had to do was there's these carts here. I think I had to move this out of my way to start with. You move one of them. There, they only move in a specific direction. There's carts that can be raised, carts that can be lowered. I don't think I could get back over to the other side of the room right now, unless can I move you? Yeah. Move it more. Just to show you the entire room. There's a puzzle where you use both that tall cart and this little cart to walk across here, go up along the back. Over there, there's a letter, which I will show because I can do that. And then there was just this big empty space. There is a wall back here that if I had the power hammer can be broken. I do not have the power hammer. But this is the room. And so can come up here. And going around to the left, like, you can put the carts in place and you go press that button. And you get into the door. But what was back here was a picture that says 100 Bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. There's the antechamber controls, and I can't read this. I don't have a magnifying glass. I didn't have one when I got here last time. I was kind of hoping I'd get one out the gate. I assume it's sort of important. I can kind of, I don't know, sort of see what it is. Sorry, there wasn't a letter. There was those two things back here. Yep, and then you would run across here and press the button. But you open the door, go across, and we're on the other side of the reservoir. And so far I haven't needed to drain it. Totally. I assume there's secrets down there. I'm still gonna try to do that, but I haven't yet. But on the line under the upper right, you could read those, Bungie? What'd they say? If you don't mind. Yeah, the super tiny text at the bottom I can like vaguely see, but I'm not retaining words with it. Yeah, is it this way? No, it's on the other side of the cart over here. You remember there's like a room, circular room with candles. I lit all the candles in that room, and it opened a door that came out down by the chess puzzle. So, in the grand scheme of things, not like the most worth it, if you ask me. So then I didn't do anything with this puzzle, but that's what we're doing now. Is I am now attempting Paul the puzzle. I'd like to get over there, but we'll see. Okay, this will raise it. But I can't get on things from here, so this is clearly not right. Not the lever I should be pressing first. Okay. I think this will probably do what I want it to do. Indeed it does. Perfect. Happy. Okay, full underground map. This one was buried floor plan. I don't know that I see that. Where that is on the map, of course. But this is our full map. We came in from the Foundation elevator and went through the concealed entrance. So I bet at that wall, if you break down that wall, that takes you to the cliffside exit. The minecart. So we've been through the catacombs and come out there. This one's 7, the torch chamber. I lit all of those, and it put a door down by the, or it opened a door down by the chess puzzle in that tunnel. Yep, so somewhere there's a buried floor plan. I don't see it on the map, but I suspect a magnifying glass might help. That's okay. So, the Mechanarium has one door for each mechanical room in your house. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, sure. Let's add it to the pool. Might as well. Okay, but there's nothing else here, huh? So what if we rotate this more all the way around? This just takes me back, huh? Oh, I do have another entrance. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I've done this totally the wrong way. Hold on. I needed to not be over here and do this. Oh, silly brain. Silly, silly brain. The good news is this is all one room. This slight loop is not, though. So, what I want to do is try it off of that side. This is why it was important to move the minecart. Because you can technically do everything from this side alone, I think. Okay, so now if I raise it, can I go somewhere? Now I can go somewhere. Okay, cool. This is a rotatey one. Which this now gets me... Oh, hello. To a different room back here. That's neat. Foreman's log 608, 5/3/1918. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, S&R has informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that is yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be generations before they're reopened. I know, I see the thing. I thought I saw a lever. I was mistaken. Ah, and then this is how we get back over here. When we rotate it next. Or we can rotate it and exit now from any of the three. Yeah. I do love that this all counts as one room, and I don't have to lose steps. Okay, I need it to go... 2 more. And then we should be at the tunnel. All right, into the spooky tunnel. I think I've been on all of those, so. The underpass. Oh, there's a letter in here. If we power the thing in the boiler room. Somewhere in here there's a letter. Okay. So, by the way, even if we do get that open, I do want to try and get my last 2 letters. You know, before the end of stream. Okay, there's a lot of doors. Did they go anywhere? I'm pretty sure these symbols mean something. With the crest. I can't do anything with them, so... Oh, listen to that music. It's fabulous. Did we see anywhere where there might be a letter in here? Said it was like behind a cage. That looks promising. Maybe one of these panels? Oh, is it this one? No. Why does that one just look different? Holes in the wall. Ah, that one. That must be it. Well, that's a pretty view. God, that's gorgeous. Okay. So I have a second thought, which is that I need to do the boiler room. Do that. And I can leave this how it is because we can get back out. Would like to go down to the bottom of the reservoir, but we'll see. This way. What am I doing? Well, that was neat. That's cool. We found the lever. We opened the wall in front of room 46. Now, does it stay open or do I have to do that every day? I'm gonna try for some other stuff today. Before I head for that door, if that makes sense. This is my parlor game key. Okay. Hold on. Can I do... I can. I haven't done it yet, but I can still. Okay, that's good to know. I might be able to get my advance to the door faster. The white box has exactly one true statement. The black box has no true statements. The gems are not in the black box. The above statement is true. Well, if the bottom one is true, then it can't be true. So. And if it's false, then the top statement isn't true. So I think this one is false too? Or at least the white box statement is false? The blue box has exactly one true statement. The gems are in the blue box. Because if the black box has no true statements, so they're all lies, then, oh god, this one's a tough one. But again, no repeats. Still quite surprised. The black box has no true statements. So if it has no true statements, then it could have two true statements or no true statements. But we've already determined that the white box can't have exactly one true statement. Because they're either both true or they're both false, I think. But if the blue box is lying, then the black box could have a true statement, which says the gems are in the blue box. Sure. My head. Thank you, brain. I appreciate the help. Okay. I don't really like any of those. Can I have a better one, please? I mean, I guess I'll take the garage. The garage isn't bad. For the keys alone. Now, I do want to need power. It's the long and short of it. I need the boiler room. Wish I could just jump off of that. Yeah, drawing room's not bad. Let's do that. Because it's technically a free gem. It's basically, if I need to do hallways, I will do hallways. To get where I want to go. Corridors always left unlocked. Okay, yeah, let's do a pool. Because I might even be able to power a pump room today. We'll see. Possibly. Just possibly. You connect, which is kind of nice. Sure. It's go to the observatory. See what today brings. Oh, everything's 50% off today. Excellent. Offer valid, commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. That's probably a great way to get books, actually, because things in the bookshop are really expensive. I'd like to get... I suppose the rumpus room is okay, but... to still keep going, you know, game? Well, a commissary was good. I did want a commissary. Maybe I can buy a magnifying glass. Although, that does not look like the case today. Oh, I can afford both the sledgehammer and the shovel because everything's 50% off. Who knew? Okay. Boiler room. Yes, you. I want you. Alright, so step 1. Power. We'll send it to the right. So the nice part is once you start that up, I can go like move all the levers and stuff again. Which is good because I want to power that thing downstairs. I am sorry for the boofs. Oh, hello, spam bots. 1 second. Yeah, take care of something because I think I don't have blood right now. The account is created yesterday and it's already been suspended. That's fun. Cool. Cool. Excellent. They're gone. Taken care of. And now we go. And now we continue. Okay. Door is locked. Yes. Use my last key. Of course the dark room is the only one that passes power, but hopefully this means the dark room doesn't go out. Oh, I'm also sheltered, so technically I'm protected from this one too. Forgot. Thank you for the replacement key. I appreciate. I don't have a key card today. Could you please be the pump room? Of course not, but you can be security, so guess. Can at least change the offline mode. In hopes of later stuff, I guess. Well, that's disappointing to me. Because I think we're stuck here with the power there until we get that. But we do have another door. Could you be the pumper? No, and none of those. I mean, the locker room's not bad because now I get keys everywhere. I guess. Are there any keys in here? Of course, I'm not that lucky today. Because I bet... Oh no, that one's actually not locked. Motherfucker. Well, there it is, but it's not powerable. And unfortunately, I have to pick that one. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Why are you trying to sabotage me, game? Don't appreciate it. I was this close to having power. Literally, if the locker room passed power... Oh, it does pass power! Oh, never mind. Never mind, maybe this works. I just need to shove power the other direction. Maybe this works. Maybe I've powered the pump room. Maybe I've powered it. Oh my god, if we finally succeeded at something. And I kid you not, as many times as I ran through days, I never got this room powered. How do I tell the reservoir to go? Again. Oh, there we go. Oh, it drains tank 1 into the reserve tank. Okay, okay. I see, I see. That's how it works. And then we pick reservoir. Which is 2. Which is pump 2, and we want pump 2 to point to tank 1. Pump 2 points to tank 1. And pump 2... And then we drain the rest of that. Which gets us a little bit more... Oops. Technically, I can flood the fountain again. If we need to drain the reservoir anymore. I'm gonna leave that where it is right now. And we'll see. Alright, now I need to get up. To the antechamber. Sorry, I'm trying to think if I have enough steps to get me... I'll just spend the steps. It's okay. It's this one. Powers that box. Okay. We still have power going through there. So that's good. Let's see, so we powered that. Try to decide if I want to go up to the room today or I want to try and get that letter. And I think I kind of want to go get the letter, personally. That's down there. And go see what the reservoir has. I also need to keep my eyes open for keys. They don't have a metal detector. Well, the secret passage won't go anywhere. I was kind of hoping for a through, but I guess we could do the chapel because we're protected from that one. Being said, I kind of want the keys. I know that I just earned a bunch of them, but there's usually a tends to be a major key in here, pretty often. Okay. 18 minus 10 is 8, minus 7 is 1. Times 2 is 2, times 10 is 20. I feel like I'm in elementary school again. 6 minus 1 is 5, times 4 is 20, divided by 5 is 4. 16 divided by 2 is 8, divided by 4 is 2, divided by 1 is 2. Yeah, in case I get stuck on the east side, if I can get there. And I was also kind of hoping for a kitchen, maybe. Which way am I going? That way. Or some turnips? Can I have some turnips? No, pebbles. I get pebbles. Coin, I guess. Not bad. This is where I needed to be anyway. I don't know what I'm doing. Currently, the boat is on the far side of the reservoir. So, we'll see how helpful that is for us anyway. We have stairs now that kind of go down. Didn't go very far. Do they go far enough for anything? No, I'd have to completely drain the reservoir, and in order to do that, I need to fill the well. It seems like. I also drained the reservoir too much. I need to put a couple of units back in it to get to the boat. But I could probably take those units out of the pool. And then I don't have to worry about the reserve tank, because the reserve tank is now full. So I don't have to worry about powering the pump room anymore. But I do have a pump room. I don't always. Wish I had a wrench to make it always show up. Let's get the letter, then we can go back to the pump room and see, but we're gonna need some water to be able to go through that tunnel, I believe. Where it's at now. Because we'll have to take the boat through there. Anyway. Oh, does this really reset every day? No, it doesn't. I just went in the wrong door. Okay. I'm good. I was going to be very disappointed. Okay. Oh, you know, I dig it. Missed that doorway. Open, please. Holy crap. That looks awesome. Oh, we're here. I honestly didn't think we were going to get to where all these windows were, but we totally are. That's awesome. Oh, no. And then there's a top part to the puzzle. Oh, no. Well, it looks like I only have to rotate it once, and then I'll get where I need to be over there. Not a rotation lever up here. It's kind of silly. Use all my steps. That door damn well better stay open. Although it doesn't look like this is counted as an additional room, so that is helpful, stepwise. That a lot of the back and forth you have to do doesn't actually take steps down here. That's nice. What? Oh, it says... So... I'm gonna write this down because this is important. 1 down, so 13 of 14 level is dock. 6 of 14, which is where I think I'm at now, is level entry. And 0 is full drain. I have enough steps to get back to that pump room. We'll find out in a minute. Foreman's log 228. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here, and as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Lovely. Oh, one of these. Please reset that one. Alright, so we're trying... I think that's what I wanted to do. How do I make more? You know what I mean? Alright, it needs... Okay, okay. So it needs the corners empty. I see, I see. That's what we're solving. Swaps them. Think. There we go. Got it. Oh good, more allowance. That's handy. Alright, so it gives us the information about the reservoir. So yeah, so now we need to rotate it until the other side is facing. Okay. I can do that. Let me do that. The game is like, why haven't you gone to the last room yet? There's still puzzles to solve. think that's right. Doesn't hurt to go check, I guess. Yep. That looks to be correct. All right. The only way this is a date is if it's May 8th. So, I told you dates unlock it. That's how you know that this one is May 8th. Because it's letters, the only day it could be is May. Oh, neat. Okay, Foreman's Log 102. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire, but it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in, a dark-trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Arindia. We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. Fascinating. Yes, let's add the treasure trove. That sounds great. Oh, number 1. May 8th. Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin, my name is Worth Loud. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918. The former having died last month, at the advanced old age of 89. May he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life, towering above us, in solemn silence like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family, he took with him underground. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude. Yet, I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship. Mr. Worth Loud. Blackmail. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. And we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout. Particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. This is the blackmail letter. Fascinating. Being blackmailed for the Black Prince beneath this land. That's fun. Excellent. Well, that was enlightening. I'm very happy we got that letter. Yeah, I need to go get the boat. Which has to come out of the fountain. Unfortunately. Equally unfortunately, now I have to wind my entrance back. Okay. I don't believe... Well, I don't know if that door stays open to room 46. But at this moment, there's other mysteries that I care about a little bit more. So we're gonna go see about those. While I have a pump room, I guess. Okay, I need to go through the observatory to the pump room. This is gonna be close on the steps side of things, huh? Okay, so reservoir is that we were gonna take it from the pool. Or no, we'll just put it from tank 1 into the reservoir. What am I doing? Alright, now it's down 1 level, which is exactly what I need it to be. Alright. Any chance of a kitchen? Can I get a kitchen? I can't use my special garden key here, or secret garden key. I could double power. I don't need the power to go anywhere else right now. I could use a secret garden key now, but I'm just gonna use a regular key. What part of more likely to draft shop rooms, huh? Oh, and it's a key card room too. Damn it! Is there a key card in here? Or a fuse box? No, of course not. Alright, well. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get out of here now. The good news is I don't need the pump room powered again. Yeah, we're gonna run out of steps. That's okay. This is a good opportunity to see if I have to go pull that lever again. And I can go down the fountain. I'm not super fussed. I think we made a lot of progress. And I'm quite pleased. Now, what I would dearly love before we go anywhere is that you have the items today of that was what I was hoping for, but sure. Is there a shovel in here today? I did dig this up in here one of the times. It is well worth it to come back here and dig this up if you have a shovel. I was really hoping for the items because I really wanted a magnifying glass. If it was just one thing that you could take with you, not like the coat check is just a little bit too dependent on you getting the room again. But like for you to have a, like that you could just carry one item with you would be nice. I don't feel like that's a big ask. All right, boat. Do I get to steer it? Or is it just going? I think it's just going. That's okay. Now the boat is on the side that I need it to be on. And also, while I'm here, I can double check if I have to pull that lever again. I hope not. But I was also hoping that the antechamber doors would stay open, and they don't, so. Who closes the gates? The answer is yes. Like all the other levers in the house, I have to do it again. At least we get the nice music. Highlight the 46, yes. I mean, we might get there today. Maybe. The music gets real nice. Really does. After you pull that lever. Just delightful. I don't think it'll let me call the elevator. I think I tried that. It needs a key card. Alright. Oh, this might be a problem. I might have to take the boat back around. I have to bring... How do I do this? I have to have a key card? I suppose, or technically I end my day. And then the boat will be on the correct side. Because there's unfortunately not another exit. There's not. Ew. And I have to have a key card for this in order to move the boat. Well, worst case, I will move the boat and see if it stays moved over an end of a day if I get to the end of the day and I don't have a key card. We'll try that. Okay. I'm at the end of the world. Wish my allowance came with a key card. That would be great. The music thinks we're ending the game. We will. We will. Gems are in a box with a false statement. Both statements on the blue box are true. Both of these statements are true. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in the blue box, and the gems are not in the black box. That's true than that. The bottom statement is true. But both of these can't be false. Because gems would be in two boxes. Which would mean that both of these statements can't be true. Yeah, because it's one box is always completely false, yeah? Yeah, one box is only false and one box is only true. So... gotten to where these are way harder than I want them to be. So the problem is both of these can't be false. So the white box cannot be the liar box. Which means if the black box is the liar box, then the gems are in a box with a true statement instead of a false statement. And then both statements on the blue box cannot be true. Which in this case, if it says both of these statements are true, so if both of these statements were false, or one of these statements is false, is that even valid as a logical step? So if it said one of these statements are true, that would still be true because... Or that wouldn't... Ow, headache. Really This one's annoying. I don't feel like this one is the real, has actual complete logic. And we can't say that the black box. So if the black box is a true statement, or is a true box, so if the black one is true, we say the gems are in a box with false, and both statements on the blue box are true, which can't be the case because if it had both statements true, then the gems would be in the blue box, which doesn't have a false statement. So the black box can't be the truth box. Which means the white box or the blue box are the truth boxes. And the black box or the blue box are the false boxes. Okay, so I think the black box is the mixed one, where, or no. But I think the black box, do I think the black box is a false one? I think the black box is wrong, or is completely false. Because I think we have to say that both statements on the blue box are not true. I don't know, whatever. Let's see. Alright, cool. Yay. Sorry, spent way too long on that one. Well, if I have to cut that room, I'd rather go to a commissary. Maybe I can buy a damn shovel. Hey, and a magnifying glass. I do not have enough for both of those, but if I get the shovel, and then I get 2 more coins from digging this room, I can buy the magnifying glass. That's not worth money. I'm going back to the root cellar. It, like, has a lot of stuff in it. But then, we can get in the foundation. We can use the magnifying glass to read the paper. See what the frick it says. You know, all that good stuff. There we go. A little bit of money. Alright, I can afford my magnifying glass. There are keys and gems as well. That's not just coins down here. Although right now it seems to be mostly coins. And a shoe. I guess a shoe. Okay, and the key to Secret Garden. Neat. This is the chunk of the article that got pulled out. I think we noticed that before. In the archives, there's like one piece that's just weird. If you go read it. And that's the chunk that was taken out. We have an escape tunnel somewhere. That should be fun. Okay. Work with me, game. Work with me. Step 1, magnifying glass. Okay. Now I need to get into the foundation. Ah, old shoe. There's a lot of old shoes buried under this property. I have some questions. Do you want the coat check or the guest bedroom? Let's get the extra 10 steps today, because I might want those. And sometimes there's items in here. Although it doesn't look like there's any today. Okay, well, I guess it's still worth the 10 steps. It's disappointing, but it's allowed. Maybe I'll make my money back. Yep, so I lit this candle, and this rose up, and there's a piggy bank underneath it. It's super cute. Yes. I would like the drawing room. Maybe I can make sure I get a good room into the foundation. Courtyard is kind of nice. Let's do a courtyard. It's got dig spots. And a sledgehammer. Heck yeah. Good find. Good find. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to make a power sledgehammer. And break down some walls. Old shoes. More old shoes. Goodness. And a key. Now that is helpful. Okay. So. I still need a key card to be able to make this happen correctly. But I will go down, just in case, since I have a magnifying glass. I am going to go downstairs. And I will look at what's written on that map, because it's important. Really need a key card, though. That's going to be a very vital piece. To making this happen. I wish you could just take the regular sledgehammer to the walls. That seems like it should be plausible. Just saying. Alright, you. North of Reservoir. Okay, yeah, we found that. One backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we've been told that the locations of this reserved system will not be disclosed to the staff. So there's spare levers places. That's neat. Cool. Okay, that was semi-worth it. Where was the other thing I needed to read? It was down here, right? Why can't I summon the boat? I need the boat. It was on the table, right? little map was? Yes, yes it was. Alright. Map. Where? 10. Buried floor plan. Now I look for a 10 somewhere. Scream at me if you see a 10 somewhere. I wonder if it's under the reservoir. There it is. Do you see that? We have to go back through there. It's at the corner. Okay, okay. Can do. Can do. Take a screenshot of that for my own sanity. Alright. Now let's put the thing back. So that it's ready to pull that lever again. Okay. Understood. Come here, buried floor plan. I want you. I was gonna say, how do I dig you up? Lost and found. Sure. That's a weirdly, I don't know, semi-useful floor plan. You're basically trading some of your items. Just kind of an interesting swap. But in terms of red rooms I've had that have utterly destroyed my runs, I'd rather have a lost and found. There was a period while I was going through this where I got a key card every single damn time. And it was in, like, the billiard room for a while. Like, basically every single run I got a key card somewhere. Now that I need a key card. Now that I need one. See if I can do an experiment. I didn't do that last time. Car keys? Can I get back on the west side? Absolutely can get back to the west side. Nice. So I could get a garage. Alright. There's so many secrets to be found. I don't think I'm going to find all the secrets before I get to the end here, but... Sure. Immediately. I would like the garage, in fact. It is a plan that I have. It's your car. I am not drawing the archives. That is the worst thing that I could do right now. Sure. If I have a thought with that elevator button. If I change the offline mode to unlocked, and then I power that down, can I, in fact, access that, do you think? is great because this will give me more steps as well, because there will be fruit everywhere now. This will be awesome. As long as I can get the garage. The garage. Because then I can also get an upgrade disc, because I'm pretty sure there's always an upgrade disc there. Well, I'm here. Maybe I can get to the antechamber. Ah! The music just was suddenly like, yes! You're doing all the things. And the deposit box key that I've never had the opportunity to use because I could never manage to get the thing where I need it to be. Alright, will you give me the garage? None of that is the garage game. None of that's the garage. Hey man, the music is just so hyped right now. It's like you're so close. Also locked? No, but you are the billiard room, which does give me keys, so this seems beneficial. And I get great music while I'm doing all this. Alright, so it's either 4 or 16. Is it 16? Yes, it is. Okay. So 5 squared is 25 minus 5 is 20. 1 squared times 10 is 10 times 3 is 30 divided by 15 is 2. What do you got for me? Regular ass keys. I love this music. It's great. I don't think I want to do the mechanarium right now because I don't have of those. If I do this, I can't get to the antechamber door that I have, so we'll do the conference room. Which is unfortunate because I'm not going to be able to put the garage in. Unfortunately. There's the freezer. Alright, game. How sabotagey are we going to be? try and find some dice before I do this. Nah. I'll live dangerously. This is what the game did to me that other time, by the way. It would not give me connecting rooms. Now, that's okay. Two, three. I actually have to count in here. 4, another safety box key. Make sure I get all the items. 5, 6, 7. I don't know if what I'm looking for there. It's just all right, so there's one more item somewhere. There it is. Usually miss that one. All right, there's a bunch of keys. Again, sabotaged. And unfortunately, I put dirt on the driveway. I can't go see what that is. Do anything with it. Because, yeah. It has to be on the west side of the house. And even though I've unlocked the gate there, it really do me any good. Stick spot in the spare bedroom, I guess. Nothing of interest. Not even pebbles or old shoes this time. What do we have? 10 steps, 15 steps. Do 15 steps. And I am not doing that door yet because I have need of a lever before I do that door. And I want hallways if I'm going to do that. In the meantime, though, I am going to go back down to security and see if I can open another door. This music's gone on for quite a while. Gray hole. That is definitive to me. Question is, where's the lever set? Say it's this one. Well, it's not, but at least I get a key back. This one? Freaky. Okay. Open doors now. Would like a power box, though. I'll take a locked trunk. That might have the ivory dye I'm looking for in it. Yes, it does. Perfect. I want to make sure I have reroll options. Alright, my last key. Rough. Secret passage won't go anywhere. It's kind of a waste. I dropped the spare bedroom. It has a gem, so it's worth sticking my head in. Alright. It's worth the gems. Because now all those doors are unlocked. No more gems. I kind of want to save the East Wing Hall. But I don't think I have an option. Because I think that has to go on an edge. Okay, I want a power room. That. I want that. Because I need to do this test. It's important that I do this test. Okay. Very important. Okay. Let's go back out the front and see. Excuse me. What I can make happen. See if the unlocked system works for me. That's my plan. Alright, so then we want to go down through the courtyard because it's faster. So we go foundation, laboratory, corridor, entrance hall. Okay, let's try this again. See if I take the boat across. Oh, is this what it meant by the driveway? Oh boy, an old shoe. I could almost sell, like, 3 pairs of shoes today. And a rock. Well, that experiment was deeply depressing. This music has been actually going on quite a while. I'm sort of impressed. I was expecting it to fade. I suppose not when it's like, oh, you're gonna do it. You're gonna get to room 46 this time. I would hope that the boat stays where you put it and doesn't move every day. That would be really annoying, but I guess we'll find out. Because it feels like you'd have to stage it, right? Especially with like the pump room stuff. Alright, now the ultimate test is now that keycard system is off. Can I summon the elevator? Or is the elevator button? Oh, it does work! Okay, 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 we done it. We done it, we got the boat on the right side. Cool. Worth the little detour. What is my goal now? I don't know what my goal now is. Do I want to get up to 46? Is that what I should be doing? Seems likely. I have redraws, but I don't have any keys. So I should still probably build out some rooms. Off the main part of the hall right now. See if I can get more keys. Try and save my redraws. Oh, I do. Do I have a magnifying glass right now? I do, right? Oh, but the study is not what I need, and I don't have those, huh? The study's kind of interesting. Have I drafted the study before? I don't know if I have. Well, might as well. I think I had. That's how I know it's a queen. When did this have a date in it? Because I knew it was on D8. Which was the code I used for something in the safe. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We have been in here. Those are the pictures. This was like to tell me how to do the other puzzle. It's just been a long time. This is the one I couldn't remember where I got the letter from. Oh well. Okay. I'll go back to the East Wing hallway and see if I can get some keys. That's my plan. Which I suppose is sort of difficult because potassium. Did I go the right way? I did go the right way. It's just a little difficult because gives me items. this has a tendency to give me things too. Like a lockpick kit, which might actually save me. And a fucking... Oh no, it wasn't a wrench. Damn it. I got all excited. The wrench is part of the table. I guess that's the other thing I did, was I got more of the music message. I forgot to say that, which is the real message on the music sheets is find among the white trees under 2 stones. So I assume that's the orchard, but I could go look at that later. Oh yeah. Well, this was kind of what I was hoping for, because I can get keys. So I'm feeling pretty good about being able to go through that door in the kitchen to get us out to room 46. Security. Yes, I am. We've staged that. Grab banana for the road. Extra steps are good. Always healthy. Sure, we'll go through the boudoir, because I don't think I've been through there. Has fruit. Nope. Alright. Conference room. Spare bedroom. Kitchen. And just because I want to make sure I have enough steps, we're doing that. Alright. I have 2 rerolls and a key. And enough gems just to get in this office. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're here. Everything's delightful. I could spread money, but I don't really feel like it's super useful to me right now. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I'm also going to take the basement key just in case I need it. Again. To continue up, you must go down. Oh, wait, was there anything else on that? No. Alright. Hello, door 46. Now the music goes away.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said.
Seditious book,
Could
right?
not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue.
It is sometimes.
He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too.
Oh, I get it. Red Prince, Blue
The
Prince.
skies parted and the clouds
That's cute.
withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
And the crown that they stole there. Oh, it's such a cute little game. You better let me play more. I need to do that whole keycard thing again, probably. Oh, no. Okay. That's okay. There's room 46 though. We got there. And it only took 2 hours. This is absolutely a well put together game. I very much enjoyed it. I mean, I think there's times where it's kind of nice to be able to like pick and choose from the full library. Like if that's a post-game mode you can do, that'd be kind of neat. Just so you can like see all the rooms and go through. It'd be kind of cool. Better not make me start all over for day 1. But yeah, it's a good game. Tiny, like very well contained. It is a good subtle storytelling and. Very, very well put together. And it has one thing, and it does it very, very well. You better let me continue. I would be very upset. Your new home. I love it. Mount Holly B&B. Yes, save and continue, please. The next day. Is it always just the next day? Because now we have the place? Oh no, there's a new letter. Let's go look at that. Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a Room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Nevere, Herbert S. Sinclair. That was written on our seal. You've been awarded the Inheritance Trophy. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. It's gonna be a very empty trophy room. Gotta be real. Alright, let's go see what our little room for the day is. Still secrets to be found. After all, I did say we were gonna try to get the last letter. We'll see if the rooms cooperate. But yeah. Tool shed. Give me. I'm already disappointed, I think. Well, lockpicks are decent. Can I have the wrench instead? No? Okay. Alright. I need a pump room still to finish that off, but I believe the boat is at least on the correct side. We'll find out. If it stayed. I hope it did. Please don't make me do that again. I think it's easier to just check the foundation. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so assuming the boat is where I think it is. I assume I have to get back to 56? Reach 46 in dare mode, in curse mode. In one day, yeah, no. Under an hour, no. Buy out the entire showroom, maybe. Ace the classroom final exam. I think you have to get through all the classrooms. I've only ever been able to draft 2 of them. I got to 2nd grade. Not that good. Complete the trophy case, yeah, right. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Unlock all 8 realm sigils. Create all workshop contraptions. Oh, well, I've only created 1. Awesome. Drafting strategy sweepstakes. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Weird. Okay. Oh. There's at least 40 unique parlor game. You can clearly see which one I do more. Actually not that far off from the trophy directory. I got so very close on the full house. I literally had 3 rooms left. But I don't think... I am not a trophy hunter. I'm not going to be doing all those. Like, it's a great time sink. Maybe I'll go back and try for some of them when I have free time. I'm not doing those on stream. Sorry, that's just not happening. Like, the day 1 itself is ridiculous, by the way. the amount of times you have to reset to get the perfect amount of stuff. However, Dirigibox Console Edition coming soon. Swimbird plushie, blue tents. Oh. So there's like additional letters you can find once you get the blue tents, but if I have to get 8 trophies to unlock them, I'm sorry, that shit ain't happening. The lunchbox, a permanent addition to the dining room. When you reach rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Well, I can't afford any of this right now. It was Mount Holly tea. Permanent addition to walk-in closet. It just looks nice. Okay. What are swim trunks? Permanent addition to the pool. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Does this mean I could actually go swimming? Just be sure to bring some keys. Oh, fascinating. Very expensive swim trunks. What a swimbird? Oh, that unlocks dare mode. Ugh. Okay, I mean, that's cool. It's cool. I like it. I own the house, though. Why do I have to pay for the gift shop? It's a little weird question. Alright, give me the spare bedroom. Okay, so we're gonna check. I need a shovel. To dig up something in the orchard. I was kind of hoping there was one. I think I need a pump room now, but I want to double check before I do any of this that the boat is where I think it should be. Because I need the boat to be on this side. It should still be there. Unless I have completely misunderstood how the boat mechanic is going to work. Because if I have to do all that in one run, ugh, so unfortunate. Be bad. Be terrible. Please still be here. Please still be here. Yes. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, boat is there. We need to spend some time in Drainer Reservoir. So I really need a pump room. Which means I need a pool. Yes. The other thing we need is I need a magnifying glass to get the last letter. It's in the drafting room. There's another similar room. Any case. That is where it is. I guess I'll spend my gems. Because there is a gem in here, so at least it's not total waste. Could spread money. I am unlikely to right now. Courtyard's a bit of a waste, so we'll do a spare bedroom. Which today has nothing in it, of course. Of course. Let's do the den. Yeah, den. My goal is to make a pool happen. But I think the pool... I want to say the pool is only on the east wing. I really only have ever seen it there, so... I may not be able to get a pool going this direction. But that is okay. Do I want a garage? Do I want a billiard room? I think I want the billiard room. Garage is nice, but it's gonna end that line. So 6 squared is 36, I think. Oh boy. I think I'd know my times tables better. I think it's 36. Minus 16 is 20. That does make sense. Okay. So 11 minus 8 is 3 squared is 9. Oh, good. I'm glad that's how that works mechanically. 20 minus 16 is 4 squared is 16. Oh, I was hoping for a special key, but that's okay. Can't all be winners. I always think those are ivory dice, but they're just the little chalk sticks. Okay. Do I want a freezer? It means I'm locked out of using gems. And I don't have the items, I think, really, or I'm gonna get them. To be able to make the fire thing today. Which is maybe not a problem, really. You are worth putting in. You do have a shovel. That is important. I would like the metal detector. But I need the shovel. Yeah, well, I'm thinking about it. Need the shovel to go dig in the orchard. Let's go do that. Maybe it'll be coins. I also want to do that while I'm thinking about it because I had forgotten about it for a while. So, I'm just gonna go do that real quick. Who knows? Maybe I'll dig up money. Is there anything new at my campsite? Doesn't really look like it. Am I still living in my tent? Surely I'm allowed to live in my own bedrooms. This also doesn't look where there's white trees. So what I'm thinking may actually not be here. That's disappointing. Where might white trees be? Oh, is it right here? Actually, these are white trees. Hold on. Ha! Adjust the rarity of floor plans in your house. Oh boy! Yes! Can I do that, please? That would be great. Okay. So that was worth digging. Found it. Good. We're good. Now I need a pool. Now I need a pool in my house. And then I need a pump room. I need a pool and a pump room. It's a shame that I have to have the pool to get the pump room, but what are you gonna do? Alright. Do you want the boiler room? I don't think I need the boiler room. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need the boiler room. Because I don't need to power that. I just need a pool. Well, I was hoping. We'll keep playing the parlor game. Can I also see the staff now? Is that plausible? Every once in a while? Alright. Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. Well, there's only one box next to it. So, you're saying it's false, and it has gems. Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. Oh, they all say it. Okay. So, if we take blue and black as being true, then, because they only have one box next to them, it has to be false. And if they both say it, then it does both contain gems. And then if this one is false, yeah, okay. So they would be here. Alright. This one was actually kind of easy. That's not bad. It was when they were doing the weird double statements. I was having some logical issues. Ooh, a patio. Courtyard. But let's do the courtyard because I have a shovel. And there's a sledgehammer. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, so good. Now, if only there was a key card somewhere. Ugh. Tin cans. Utterly worthless. Pebbles? I don't know. Coin, actually. Not too shabby. Well, I was really hoping for, you know, something of use, game. Something of use. Well, this all just sort of not great. Yeah, the dining room's fine. That'll help. Not that I can eat anything yet, but it's there. Okay. I'm on the hunt for a pool. That's what I'm doing. I'm on the hunt for a pool. That is the plan. Pool. I feel like the game knows that I'm looking for a pool and is like, you don't get a pool. What is this nonsense? Why would you possibly need a pool? Try out your brand new swimming trunks. Okay. A conference room isn't bad. Pool. And then this is a pool. Alright, let's see what the observatory has today. Let's get my stars going. 4 doors and 5 gems. Nice. There's the other door. I can afford a cloister, but I think I want the bedroom. Hey, sleep mask. That's kind of helpful. And I didn't have to buy one. Alright. Oh, cool. Lockpick worked. The master bedroom. I have not summoned the master bedroom. The terrace would be nice. However, I would like more rooms. Because I would really, really desperately like a pool. Which, as I said before, I'm pretty sure the game knows this. And it's like, why do you need a pool? Why could you possibly need a pool? Lots of reasons, game. Alright. Alright, this is always worth doing if I get into the security room. Whether I end up shutting the power off or I get a key card. It's just a good first step. Of course not. Of course not. Sure. Have I done this one? I've maybe done this one. Yes, I have. Oh, got a key. I can keep moving forward, at least. I suppose I should try to get back to room 46 at some point and see if I can, like, look at it again. So that's a free gem. It's the boudoir. Oh, free key. And a gem. Alright. Really? Really? Why can't I have a pool? Oh no. This is literally... I've been in this one, and it is kind of annoying to have to go back through. But it's better than the archive. Because I'd like to be able to see the pool. Unfortunate. However, these usually have dig spots in them. Keys are good. Keys are good. And then there's nothing over there. Okay. Which of the doors do we think is unlocked? I guess we can put the Great Hall down there. It has a lever. me. Wow. That's just plain unfortunate, isn't it? Okay. See if I can lockpick some of these. That's a door. Okay. At least the lockpick kit works on these. That's great. Okay, well, couldn't lockpick that one. This one, however. The good news is I'm going back through the dining room. I was gonna say, don't you do this to me. Don't you give me this ultimate betrayal game. Alright. So, a couple of things. I need to go back down to the Foundation. Which, to do so, I need to go... Okay, we'll go... through the vestibule, and either the left or right door takes me somewhere I would like to go, so... as long as one of them is open... I can get somewhere, but I'd rather it be that one. Okay, we're unlocked. Now we really need to get to that dining room. It is very critical. So, chapel, courtyard, parlor. Parlor, hallway, and into the dining room. I'm gonna have enough steps to do something with it. Country stew pie. Boiled chunk stew, layered and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato Parmesan cheese crust. I'll take those 20 steps, though. Okay. So... that should be enough steps to accomplish one of the things that I'm trying to do. Which is get back to room 46 and see if I can, like, I don't know, see anything in it. I should have just pulled that lever while I was down here the first time, checking the boat. Oh well. It's okay. So I like to sail out the tunnel, and I would like to drain the reservoir. Those are two, specific goals that I have. Which I don't think are that unreasonable. The big thing is going to be getting a pump room again. I think the good news is that I can just keep continuing. But I do want to see if the game will let me, like, actually take a look around room 46 this time. See if there's like letters and stuff. Because there probably is, right? I'm pretty sure I have enough steps to get there. Can't really do anything else, though, unfortunately. Today was not a pool day. Apparently, we were not feeling the swim. I was feeling the swim. It's hot here. I would like to go swimming. Can't all be winners, I guess. But I have reconfirmed at least that the boat is where I think it is, which means I do have time. Because, like, as conditional as all the pump room stuff is, like, you really might need to do that over days. So I'm glad that they allow that over days. Nothing of interest. Of course there's nothing of interest. Why would there be something of interest? Ah, an old shoe. That at least is of interest. It's not useful, but it's of interest. Okie dokie. It's probably better to go dining room, hallway, parlor. Okay. The lunchbox is probably not a bad investment. All in all. Yeah, steal my money. Stupid vegetable. Say, don't make me use a key on this. I have 5 keys, but don't make me use a key on this. Okay. Yep, barely enough steps. Let's just poke our nose in here. Just pick it up for shits and giggles. Oh, good. I do actually get to walk in this time. Holy crap. Jones. What is the crown? The crown of the blueprints. The former ruby crown of Orinda Ares, recently set with freshly cut sapphires. The first time you draw a red rune while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain 1 gem and redraw floor plans? Is that like a permanent? Is it permanent? Do I keep it? No. Well, how is that worthwhile? Sorry. A sanctum key. Oh, so this is the doors. Okay. So the first key found here on the furthest rank. The second locked tight in the vault of a bank. Okay, so in the vault. The third is high up among all the clocks. I don't think I've ever gotten that room. The fourth down below, beneath all the docks. So that's at the bottom of the reservoir. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. So there's a throne room somewhere. I've never seen it. Sixth at a station left by one of your own. So that's probably down the tunnel. The seventh is major if you draft it quite late. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. How does that work? How can you get the key behind the other door? Anyway, well, that's cool. Which one did I get? Sanctum key. Am I gonna have to... Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to play the hallway game again. That's okay. The secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters. 8 letters, 8. Pay me. 8 payments. 100 gold. Instructions to follow. Oh boy, that's the blackmail letter. Ugh. Ugh. Can't look at the blueprints. Okay. Can I just come in through the windows on the outside now? Would that be fine? That looks like something. That's probably all those 8 keys. Oh my god, there's so many things he could do. It's over, but not over. Oh my god. Epson Sinclair. Oh man. 8 realms in 8 months. Oh my god, what? Pardon me while I am looking something up because... yeah. I would like to know. Map with 8 realms in 8 months. For the postcards you find in the inner sanctum. Okay, what's the... Oh, Jesus Christ, there's so many more puzzles. All I wanted to see was how I do the... What do I do to the numbers? Holy crap. I just want to see. There's so many puzzles. Like, we've barely touched the surface on these puzzles. Okay. That's apparently not right. Let me see something real quick. Double pins are on the right side, huh? Okay. So I actually think start and end there. And I'm hoping that it was like a proper loop and not like a... weird crisscrossy thing. Okay. Well, there's a ton of things in this room. I guess it's to my advantage to use other things. I can't eat the apple. So you have to get to room 46 pretty quickly again if you want to be solving any of the puzzles with it. But I do have one key. I don't believe I have enough steps, unfortunately, to see if I can do anything with it, but that's good to know. There's a sanctum key. I wonder if I keep that. It is yellow. Guess we'll find out. Alright. I do not have steps really to get anywhere of importance today. So let's call it a day. Okay. So goals are now, for a little bit, I would like to get the pool and the pump room stuff solved, but I mean, we got to room 46. I am not solving all the puzzles in this game. We achieved our main goal. So, I'll leave it to people playing it on their own to go out and, you know, try and solve all the puzzles. Nope, I do not have that key. Excellent. Alright, pool. I would really, really, really like the pool. Do you think that is possible, game? Do I have to pick blue rooms? Blue priority. No dig spots? Sure. No shovel? No shovel. Disappointment. Alright. Yeah, there are so many more puzzles, and in that case, though, I wish you just had access to the room. That would have been great. Okay. Pool. Pump it up. Start with keys. Okay. Pool. Okay. The pool is a blue room, yes? Give me blue. Back to the soothing, calm, basic music. Let's do the wine cellar. And there's dig spots in here if I... Oh no, I guess there's not. If I had a shovel, though. Alright, work with me, game. I don't feel like I am making an egregious request. I would like to go swimming. This is a dead end, but maybe there's a fun key. What kind of books do stormtroopers read in their spare time? Troubleshooting guides, yeah. Oh yeah. One minor key and one major key. A secret garden, that's nice. Do like my secret gardens. Alright. I mean... Why not? I like to visit my electric eels periodically. Whenever you enter the ballroom, set your gems to 2. That's actually not bad. Because I've spent those, so it'll give me back a gem. I did get to 46. We've actually been in there and finished the game. I use quotes on that. However, I went in there again, actually, just this last run to look at what was in there. Way more puzzles. Lots of things. So much to do. I didn't have steps to really do much else once I got up in there, so it's not super useful. There's like way more there's a ton of post-game puzzles that I will not be doing. I'm just doing a few more runs to see if I can get a pool, so I can get a pump room again, so that I can finish out the reservoir. That's really what's bugging me, is I'd like to get the reservoir done so we can go through the tunnel and see the station on the other side. Like, I finally got the boat to freaking work, right? Like, so I just want to finish that loop. That's just it. That's all I'm trying to do right now, is like tie that out, because we started that a little bit on stream, so I wanted to keep it going. Fine. I know it looks like I'm backtracking. There's a reason. Oh, an orange. Ooh, oranges are worth 5 steps. That's nice. That's worth the steps, I think, for me to come back through here. The ballroom is handy. I always think there's stuff to get in this lab, but there's really not. It's just experiments. Let's run an experiment. Sure, just in case I'm stuck drafting my archived ones. That has happened. Where I haven't had a choice really but to draft the archives. Like that. Like that. Okay, whatever. At this point, I really just need a pool. I need a pool, game. Refuses to give me one. Alright, what do we got today? Oh god. 2 of the top statements are true. Only 1 bottom statement is true. The gems are in a box with a true top statement. The gems are in a box with a false bottom statement. That could also be true. 2 of the top statements are false. Only 1 bottom statement is false. So the blue and the black box already contradict each other. So their top statements can't both be true. Either two of the top statements are true, or two of the top statements are false. So that being said, if we take the white box is true, so it's true and true. If the blue box is false, then the black box is true. Well, the two bottom statements both can't be the same. So if we say the black box is the false box, then only one of the top statements is true, or all the top statements are true. And one of them has to be true at a minimum. So if that two of the top statements, if the white box is true, two of the top statements can't be true. So that would be false. And that would be false, which would mean that this box isn't possibly true, because then white, then it couldn't have, because white would have a true and a true, not a false and false. Okay. So if we say black is the true box, two of the top statements are true. So that one's true, and then we would say that it would have to then be that the white one is true. So gems are in a box with a true top statement, which would put it in white or black. Only one bottom statement is true. So that would be, I'm the only bottom statement that's true. Which would mean this one is false, which would be true because two bottom statements are false. And it would mean that this one bottom statement is false, which would put it in a box with a true bottom statement, which would say that it is the black one. Yay. Ow. Circular logic. Okay, now I have gems. Can I have a pool? That's not a pool. Wasn't that supposed to give me keys? What was my experiment? Oh, one key for every 2 hallways. Oh, I don't have 2 hallways, do I? Alright, buddy. Talk to me. You're always interesting. And I've made it to the final room this time, so see what he has to say. Yeah, there is an achievement for getting a first day win. I looked at that. Fuck doing that.
The sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself
You basically reset the game with Alt F4
with the great Alzara.
until you get the correct combination of rooms show up.
I suspect you
It
wish
can take hundreds of tries.
to look into your future.
I don't have the patience for that.
The image is becoming clear. I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest.
Okay, that's nice. I can't get in the forest.
The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard.
that's us, old.
A seed
And the
that has
safe
served
opened.
many generations, each with their own stories, each with their own secrets, each with their own endings, but all in the same chair.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
What
That's
you
kind of
have
creepy.
heard
Ugh.
here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
That's a little creepy.
Until the dawn
Like
of the following day, I will have
like a
nothing
Baron
more
requirement.
to say.
Have your portrait done in the chair. Okay. Locked. Of course it's locked and I don't have keys. What about you? Are you locked? This one is way more useful. I'm not gonna lie. It is the chair in the drawing room that they were talking about. Absolutely. Okay, what are you? You should be something useful. You are... And I don't have a magnifying glass. Oh, meh, that's annoying. Alright, be able to add things. I think I need... the clock tower to be able to get that, there's a key in there, I believe. So I think I have to add that. I would like the solarium. Although I feel like I added that. Maybe it was in one of the runs that I sort of canceled out of. So there is, like, if I had a magnifying glass, I think it's in here. There's a safe. A very detailed paper model of a safe. And I can't without a magnifying glass. Oh, I've been waiting to get this room. That's... Okay, well, it's here. The drafting studio is here. That's fine. Alright, let's go back down to the ballroom and restock my gems. Weird. Okay. Very, very weird. Alright. So far, no pool. The trophy room is 5 gems. Well, at least I've finally seen it. Sheesh. Never seen it in a drafting pool before. Conference room wouldn't connect us, and attic wouldn't connect us. What about you? Well, I got keys, and it did actually give me a door. That's helpful. Is there a new book on the list? No, because I haven't bought any new books. In the bookstore. Which also hasn't shown up while I've been playing. Oh, there it is. This is it. I don't know if I have the gold to afford a new book. But let's buy one, if I can. So that's the one where we found all the pages torn out of it. A New Clue is a new book. The History of Arindia is the one that was censored and now we can't get, or like, that we could finally actually read. Sure. Why not? A new clue sold out in hours. Should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating, "The writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance." In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Marvel, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Neat. It's on my list to get. Oh well, storeroom's fine. At this point, I'm apparently just wandering aimlessly in this house. Okay. It's like dead end, kind of. Because I need a key card for the archives key. Yep, okay. I suppose it's too much at this point to hope for a pump room. Just maybe, possibly. All I really need. How many mechanic rooms do I have? I have none. That's a bad one. Let's do this. Okay. A pair of chests in the entrance hall. Apples are extra delicious and extra keys. Cool, I have keys for those chests now. That's good. Such high hopes, and I am so disappointed. This will probably be the last run that I do for today. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna get the pool. I've really only ever seen it on the East Wing, and it was very consistent, and now it's not, so it's like it knows I'm trying to go someplace. That's the best description that I have. Oh, sure, now I get a sledgehammer. Actually, no, and I need something else to make this power sledge even, so. Well, I think that's it. I don't have any more doors that I can go through. Got a lot of keys and a lot of gems. Yeah, unfortunate. Never got a shovel. But that does look like it. I can't even get to the foundation right now. Just okay. I didn't get what I was doing. Okay, I am gonna call it a day. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, I know I said that was the last one, but I am gonna try and see if I can get the pool. I don't know how to make that happen. Because it is a blue room. And I already said I set my thing to prioritize blue rooms. So I'm not sure what else I can do to make that more likely to show up. Only ever seen a wrench once. Room directory. Room 8, I guess you need a key to get somewhere. Well, the locker room's there. Where's the pool? Yeah, it is blue. Need a pump room. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, just give me blue blueprints, please. A pool. I just want a pool. It's summer. A pool should be showing up every day. Although I guess in the game it's probably, I think it's December. Alright, can you be useful items? Oh, it's a wrench. That actually could be. If I can get the pump room. Oh. Ooh, help me out here. Help me out, wrench. As I was just saying, I had only seen a wrench once. Now I've seen it twice. Will it work for me? We'll see. We'll see if it becomes worth it. I need that pump room in order to progress anything in the reservoir. It bugs me that it does not exist. Or that, like, it's just not by default in the pool. But that's okay. Just collect some gems. Because I'm pretty sure it costs gems to draft. Alright, terrible logic puzzle time. This statement is as true as the white box's statement. The blue box contains the gems if its statement is false. This box's statement is both true and false, which is impossible, so that has to be false. It cannot be both true and false. That is just, it is straight false. What? Okay. Okay, that, yeah. Alright, sure. Sure. I do have the gems for a trophy room. We can put it down. See what it is. Oh, how kind of it. Can I have the hat? No? Can I play with the camera? Ah, my one singular trophy. That will probably be the only trophy I ever get, because that's an elephant leg table. That's horrific. Because probably never gonna get the full house trophy. Probably not the explorers. I might get the logical trophy, depending on how many days I play. I could win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. I don't know how I put in for it. Yeah. Yeah, so there's Reach 46 in Dare mode, in Curse mode, Reach Room 46 in one day, that, like, requires a ridiculous amount of luck. You want to do that. Reach room 46 in under an hour. That sounds awful, too. I mean, I guess you'd get the Trophy of Speed, I think, if you're doing the day one trophy. But it requires so much stuff to go perfectly right. You have to get the exact rooms you're looking for, the exact item. It's just ridiculous. It's insane. It is just so unbelievably not worth the stress. Does it involve radioactivity? Do you mean, does it involve getting the shelter? It actually involves getting the tomb. You have to get in, get a chest, or you have to get 2 ivory dye. You have to get the garage, so that you go out west, you open up the other room, and then if you re-roll twice, supposedly in those ones that re-roll, you should get the tomb. You have to get the tomb, solve the puzzle, get downstairs that way. Like, it had a lot of steps, and like I said, a lot of things that had to go just precisely right. It's just stressful. Nope, you're already commonplace. I like you being commonplace. You're good. I'm gonna keep you a common experience. Today, perfectly common. I want the boiler room to show up. A lot. All the time. I find it extremely terrible, by the way, that the power that I get out of this room is just straight up the thing that makes you lose half your steps somehow is valid for this. Oh yeah, the Dovecote was one I added. I've never been in here. Hello, burbs. Couple of dig spots. And a gem. Not bad. That's cool. Right now, I don't really want the ballroom. I'm gonna lose gems. I need a just the that's all I need, game. Ah, that's a shovel. Why, thank you. I do need the shovel. Yeah, safe deposit box key. On the off chance that I will ever possibly in the unlikely event I get a vault this run. This generally doesn't happen. Alright, I'm back up to 4 gems, which is fine. Alright, game, really, why is it so hard for you to give me a damn pool? Why is that too much to ask? I do not understand. Sure. I wanted to do the clock tower, but right, pool. Oh, they can't currently be rotated. Okay, whatever, fine. I would love to have aquariums all the time, please. That would be dandy. Pool. None of those are a pool. All doors being unlocked in a radioactive situation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can make that happen on a day 1 run. Whatever would cause that. We'll make a workshop standard. I think that's good. Coin purse today. That's good. I have not defrosted the freezer items. I have not, anytime I've had a fire thing, I have not gotten the freezer to show up. Oh, hi. You're new. Hello, gallery. I know you have a puzzle, apparently. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Ooh. It's not mirror. I thought it was gonna be mirror. Just a guess. I'd like to see if this one is the word that's on the painting. Well, it seems to accept it. INIF. Infinity, maybe? That has enough letters? Assuming the letter exists. Which I don't think it does. So. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, avarice. This is probably my problem. How am I supposed to know what the heck any of these are? This is an actual question. Am I supposed to understand? Is it gonna tell me when it's right? The hell is this gallery puzzle? Come back, Steam. Like, please help me. Am I supposed to understand art? Okay, So there is an answer, and I'm gonna put them in because I can, I guess. I was close. This one is think, and it does tell me when it's right. I sort of hate this. There's like ways you're supposed to backtrack it. It's not that cultured, sorry. Sciencey stuff, I'll be right there. I got it. You know, all that's good. Art, interpretation, is not my jam. That one is ruminate. All right, what's in the box? Oh, good. Gems. Okay, this one I actually sort of understand what they were going for. Like, as to how you're supposed to interpret it. This one I get. So everything here is kind of supposed to be red, right? And it's mirrored. So you're gonna say the letter P is on backwards red. So the answer is ponder. This one I get. Like, having it explained, like, what I'm looking for. I think that's my big problem, is I don't necessarily know what I'm looking for on these to understand where am I getting the theme from. That makes sense. This one is realize. I'm not sure I follow this one. I mean, I can kind of see it in the interpretation of the art, but that's okay. All right, come on. Give me my last key. Give me my last thing. So room 8 is, I guess, a special room too. So maybe this door will be locked. It is not. It's also not a pool. Still want a damn pool. Why is it so hard? I just want a pool. Alright, give me the room 8 key, because we haven't seen that one. Let's go do it. What? Can I not use it on a... The key does not fit. Oh, I think... Hold on. Give me a minute. It has to be on tier 8. Alright, I'll use the secret garden key then. Get more steps. Scrabble tile and notepad? Yeah, me too. I would not know how to solve those. I would have brute forced probably words out of them. On the off chance. Might as well open it. I got the lever, right? Wait, this will be tier 7. Which is a regular key. You would give me just an office, wouldn't you? Terribly rude. Alright, but we are on tier 8 now. Oh no, we were brute forcing. Oh, this is roommate. Oh. Yeah, we were brute forcing puzzles long before hackers. The sum of my sin as it is penned is a number within the room we are in. Huh? To first begin, okay. Place me within a sin with an N within its sin. That's terrible. So mundanity, gluttony, or envy. So you're close to the fin, so you're in hubris, envy, or lust. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be a bin on the end. So you're mundanity or hubris, possibly? I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Twin. Is it gluttony? And it's the T's? It's the only one that has a double letter in it, I think. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. Would that be mundanity then? Like, because gluttony, mundanity is the longest one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think the elephant goes on avarice. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. Sloth? That would kind of make sense. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. It's near the bend in the tail of the skin. So hubris. Okay. That's fine. Got it. I got it. Alright, so you have to be in envy or lust. That's for sure. The sum of my sin as it is penned is the number within the room you're in. So that's 8 letters. That one is 8 letters. Which would be gluttony. Got it. First, place me within a bin with an N in its name. So that's mundanity or envy right now. So you're probably envy. Maybe. It's a letter and its twin. What does that even mean? Do you think it's Wrath? Is the bunny Wrath? I'll try. So you have to be on an end, which would put you... The dog is mundane. That's so sad. And then you have to be envy, because it's the only other one with an N. And you have to be next to the shark, so... Lust? So that's not quite right. Let me see. Hubris, mundanity, yeah. Bear, sloth, yep. Elephant is wrath. Lion is envy. Swan is lust. So I think I have the elephant and the rabbit mixed up. Where are you, rabbit? Yes. It's written thin to fit it all in. Okay, I was gonna say, do I have to put it back on the shelf? Okay. So it had to either be mundanity or gluttony is the one that the elephant was next to. That's fine. What is crumbling? Oh, there we go. Excellent! More allowance. I love it. There we go. Some last minute puzzle solving. I guess we're not gonna see what's on the what's in the reservoir. Sadly, we shall never know. Security's a good one to have show up a bunch. Ooh. None of this is helpful, game. None of this is helpful. How hard is it to give me a damn pool? 12. 4 squared is 16. I feel like I'm reciting my times tables. 20. Minus 18 is 2 squared is 4. 18 minus 14 is 4. Times 1 is 4. Squared is 16. I believe you open the Great Hall. Potentially. Potentially. It could open other ones, but the Great Hall could be in there, which would give us the lever that would open this door, and we could get back to Rule 46 if we really wanted to. Not that I really necessarily want to, but, you know. I only have one key. That's a minor problem, though. Alright, let's go hunt down more keys. Oh, how kind. All the fruit is here. I forgot. We just feast. Conference room. Useful. Conference room has a door. Oh, but it's a keycard door. Don't have a keycard. Well, we could go back to the ballroom now. I've used all my gems. That's an acceptable outcome. The library went nowhere, so that doesn't really matter. Oh, alas, alas. Only so far that we can go. Do you have anything useful? A brick. Throw that at something. And a coin. Oh, how nice. Cool. Give me my gems. Sure. I'll take a dining room. Sure, let's have some. That pizza looks really good. I lie, all the dinners in here look great. How dare you leave that slice of pizza? Child, you need to eat. Finish that off. That one might actually be worth doing. Because I have at least 3. Make you standard. That's probably good. Perfect. I can get into my foundation now. That's thoroughly exciting. Oops. A drafting studio's not bad. This is the other thing I did at one point. The Chamber of Mirrors. It was not bad. It was interesting. I had access to all the doors, and I went around and I pressed buttons, and it took me upstairs, and all there was is I still don't have a fucking magnifying glass. God damn it. I really need that. I could permanently add a classroom, or the dormitory, or the casino. Sure. That way I can get classrooms without necessarily having to get the other one. I need a magnifying glass in this room. This is frustrating. I don't have that. Anyway. You go somewhere? Well, the game is, like, determined that I go nowhere with this run. Which I suppose is fine. I suppose. Oh, no more fucking keys. Are you kidding me? locked? Better not be locked. Let me in. Well, that doesn't really help. That also doesn't hugely help. I mean, I guess it does, because I can, if I do the 3 in the garage, I can... Oh, I can't do that. I actually can't do anything but the wine cellar. So, never mind. No keys to be had. That's a real shame. Because I think this means... I literally have no more doors that I can go through. Well, we saw some cool new rooms, but that's kind of where I'm gonna leave it. There's no... we did not get the reservoir solved. I'll probably do that on my own time. I don't think there is a puzzle in the wine cellar. Not that I've ever seen. But, yeah, we got to see a trophy room. We got to see and solve the gallery in room 8. Those are brand new. Those are neat. If I'd have guessed better, we might have been able to get up into room 46 again. But not really right now. Yeah, you can see how many rooms I got, and none of them were a pool. So, really just need the damn pump room. That's all I'm asking for, game. I just need a pump room. But I'm running into the problem again where, because it's so RNG, I only have one goal I'm trying to pursue. I need to find other goals to do again. So, I don't know. We'll see. I think we've solved a lot of the puzzles. There's a lot more puzzles once you hit room 46, so have fun with those. So many things. But, unfortunately right now, this is where I'm leaving it. We got it to the end. And, there's still plenty more for people to go and explore on their own. So I really suggest you do. It's a fun little game. And it's a great way to lose several hundred hours of your life just building endless rooms. It's nice and relaxing. I would have liked to have got that last letter, but the game refuses to give me the like on stream or video form for people, but it's in the drafting studio. If you have a magnifying glass, it's in that safe, and the code is in that room as well, I believe. Also visible with a magnifying glass. So, yep. I would love to melt the freezer, but it also is like, yeah, have a freezer with no way to melt it. So, and also it likes giving me freezers at the beginning of my run when I'm like, I do need those gems actually. So, but I'll probably keep poking around at it, but this is it for my playthrough. We got to room 46, which I say is, you know, we got the goal. We're done. And I know there's a lot of secrets left hanging, but just go get the game and play it for yourself, and then find all of them. You don't have to rely on me to do it for you. But anyway, have a fantastic time. And Sunday, this is the reason I'm doing this Friday, is also so that we can finish this game off. Sunday is going to be System Shock 2, the remake, remaster, whatever, that just came out with Minx. And then After that, any non-System Shock 2 streams will be sorry. System Shock days will be Vern, which I don't think is a particularly long game. I think it's probably about 2 streams in length. So we'll do that. And then after that's Fire Warrior. And then after that is a big question mark. So if you would like, and you have plenty of channel points, feel free to choose what comes after Fire Warrior. I got a whole list. If it's not on the list, I might still play it. Because I know there's been a lot of things come out since I made that list. Just, put it in chat when you redeem it. And I will see if it is a game that I have or will play. Stream Sunday with Minx will be second half of her stream. So that will be 3 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. UK time. But anyway, thank you for coming and hanging out and going through blueprints with me. And I'm sorry that we just couldn't quite close the lid on all the secrets. Wish we could. Probably not gonna happen. So, have a great 4th of July for the Americans, because that's when this is recorded. And then, again, just I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you Sunday, and also have a fantastic week after that. Bye.